All right, this is Rocky Hall from Lassen County again, and I've got a couple awesome rockin' the world women here with me right now. So I'm going to start with you over here. Go ahead and introduce yourself and say where you're from.
My name is Kim Fritz, and I'm from Redmond, Oregon.
Kim Fritz from Redmond, Oregon. Young lady, go ahead.
Donna Hammond from Prineville, Oregon.
Donna Hammond from Prineville, Oregon.
My name's Julie Moskowitz, and I'm from Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon. I'm not even going to try that last name. Okay, you helped put the event together. And so can you tell us your trials and tribulations on that?
Yes. Well, it started out as basically it was a seed in Julie Collins' head. And she called me and said, I want to do this. What do you think? And I'm like, great idea. I am all in with you. So we went on this absolutely overwhelming project to do this, and we encountered a lot on our way. We started out on a public page, and that was a bad idea because the trolls pretty much took that over.
Yeah.
So we moved to a private page, and then
the trolls cannot keep us down, ladies.
that's right. All they are there for, their threats are to keep us from coming to things
Absolutely.
like this and to create that fear. But look around, there's none of them here.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
You know, we know what they do and why they do it.
Sure.
And then we decided to kill the private page, and I don't know what happened, but I also crashed. We killed the public page, and I crashed the private page, or something happened, and all of a sudden we had no event. So, because there are such great patriots in this movement,
Yeah.
we had the new page built, and over 600 people invited in less than 20 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it just...
And that's what's happening with this patriot movement. It's going like that,
Yeah.
you know.
And
So
just the wonderful people that I'm there. You know, there so many people have organized so many different things, and
Yeah.
we just show up, you know,
Yeah.
and support it, and
Yeah.
show our love, and you know, support Ammon and all of the prisoners, and of course LaVoy, who we love dearly.
yes,
And I think, like, if you're going to put something together, it's all about LaVoy, and it's not hard to show up. People come from Washington, California, Portland, Eugene,
Wyoming.
for miles.
have dog will travel.
I've heard we have people here from Kentucky.
Yes. Your shovel.
So you know what, you succeeded because the turnout is awesome, and look around. I mean, there's no more solid people than are here right now.
Absolutely.
So you did a good job. Give yourself a lot of credit.
You can't
because
have a better family
Dynamite
than a
comes in
patriot
small
community.
packages.
Damn straight. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm sorry if I'm a little prejudiced, but I think the women are just the ones ruling the roost. So
There you go. I don't know,
It happened with the
there's
forefathers
some
as
pretty
well.
good brothers,
absolutely.
too.
Oh, there is, but I'm just being feisty. I'm being feisty because it's just Gillis here. So, you know. Sorry, Gillis. Okay. I don't get my face on camera, so he's going to pay for that one. All right, Miss Hammond, if you want to tell us why you're here and what's up.
Well, first of all, let me set those that don't know or can't remember.
Miss Bundy, I'm sorry.
No, it is Hammond.
Hammond,
But I
okay.
am not related to the Hammonds
Okay.
in Bonny County.
Okay.
Although I definitely pray every day for their restoration.
Yes.
Really,
Yes.
and I know that there are many who are digging and searching and researching still to continue what was going on at the refuge, to keep looking for the evidence to
Yes.
bring to light,
Yes.
so that others will understand why this is such a tragedy and how the real reason that the Hammonds got put in jail had nothing to do with the fire.
Right.
It had nothing to do with them.
Speak your mind, young lady. You got our attention.
They had something in their possession that somebody else wanted to steal.
Yes.
And this is all they wanted to do, was find a way to steal it through the court system, which has been culpable in this whole action.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, that's a travesty. They can do it to Dwight and Susan.
They can do it to anybody.
Do it to all of us. And
Yeah.
they have been.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's your dirt, your house, your cash on hand.
Yeah.
It's taking possession of your property, no matter what form it takes, is stealing.
Yeah.
And it should not be allowed by the government in any way, shape, or form. And yet, every April 15th, we all tend
Well, I also want to put that out there that there's a lot of misinformation as to what happened with the Hammonds. And so if people just do their diligent research and get on there and look around and talk to them themselves, they're going to find out that they're just hardworking ranchers. That's it. They're just normal folks just like you and I. And they're trying to support their families and raise cattle. And that's all that's around here is cattle. And so if people just do a little research and stop listening to the mainstream media and just get in there and dig a little bit, they're going to see the story. And
when you look at the land around here, it doesn't look like nothing but dirt and sagebrush.
Yes.
But what's beneath the land,
yeah,
apparently, is extremely
and that would be what? Uranium, gold, minerals.
minerals, the water, everything.
Trinium.
Yeah. Yes.
I've got a thumb drive right now with 7,000 pages of documents I want to give to you before we leave.
Okay.
So you can check it out.
Okay.
It's a full meal deal. It's the
I'm still fighting the flu, so it'll be a couple days before I get to
He's done
it.
an incredible amount of research.
Awesome. And that's what we need. That's what we need. I'll post it. You
Another
bet,
one
you
that you
betcha.
want to interview is that young lady over there in the black LaVoy shirt, because
Yeah.
she is absolutely amazing with the research that she's done.
Our younger generation. All right, young lady, we're going to roll over to you. Your name?
Julie Moskowitz.
Moskowitz. And you're from?
I'm from Eugene, Oregon.
And tell me why you're here today.
You don't have enough film. Just saying.
You're wearing this shirt. You're loud and proud, baby girl.
When this first happened, before the film of LaVoy came out, I had just gotten finished watching The Patriot. And when I've always had a patriot heart. We talked about that the other day.
Yeah.
And when I heard that he was shot, my mind said, this is the second shot heard around the world, make no mistake. And
Yeah.
so we, as patriots and patriot hearts, we have family members and friends that are going, what's it to you? It's Harney County. You've never even been there. I'm saying, you know what? And when it's on your doorstep, or who are you going to ask? But I told my sister, for instance, I said, look, she says, you're just getting too consumed with this. I said, darn tootin'. And the reason is sitting right next to you, and that's my daughter. And the other reason's my brand new granddaughter. I said, Diana, we are at war.
Yes.
It's not being televised, but we are at war with this government.
Yes.
And we, as complacent, happy little Americans, you know, just sitting in our wonderful little homes and just being all comfortable, let this country go to crap. And all of the things that are being, I told a friend of mine in Sisters who is having trouble with, getting permits to build on her land. I go, let's just take that sentence. You need a permit to build on your land. Mm-hmm. Anything wrong with that at all? You know, I mean, it's all, there's so many things. Donna and I talked about.
Just trying to
everywhere you
wake
turn
people
around.
up.
Yeah, everywhere you turn around. The fact in the Constitution that some of our tickets that they give us on for traffic tickets cannot exceed $20. I don't know about you, but I've paid more than that. You know, I mean, what I did one day was I sat down, thought I'd do a little light reading of the Declaration of Independence.
Little light reading.
It's like the playbook
yes.
for this administration and the ones before. They're doing everything that the King of England. So here is the thing that really solidifies my resolve in this. We were talking about this driving up. The things that have happened in this revolution or revival are so paralleling the life of Christ, just much like the Chronicles of Narnia. They're so, not to say that LaVoy was Christ, I'm not saying that, but a good man, a loving man, a godly man
Yes.
died and woke up some people.
Yes.
And now we have we have Nevada and Oregon determining, you take them like Pontius Pilate did. I don't want to kill this man.
Yeah.
And so he sends them to Herod, and they're kind of doing that kind of thing, and the parallels are just uncanny.
Yeah.
And so, I pray every morning. I pray for the saints. I cry for the saints, meaning all of us.
Yeah.
And
We need
I
all the
know
protection we can get.
Yeah, and I know that God is in this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're Mormon or Baptist or Lutheran or whatever. It makes no difference.
Nope.
We all. And so the other day I was reading my Bible, and my Bible happened to hyphenate the word rebellion, and it was rebel lion. And I just went, wow.
Or lioness.
That would be me.
Yeah. Or
So-
rebel lioness.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, God keeps giving us these little mercies and these nudges that says, just a little farther, just a little farther, because it's important.
Well, I've done a number of events. I was at the Bundy Ranch, did the Sugar Pine Mine. I was up here for 18 days, and the women that I'm finding, these strong women, are just amazing. The ones that come up here and do these events and the such. I'm not bashing the men by any stretch of the imagination, because there's some really good guys here. But I'm just meeting some really strong.
I think it's that maternal instinct
I do
that
too.
Yes.
The heart of a mother,
Yeah.
Yes, the mama
and
bear.
do not mess
With the mama bear.
babies.
No, and you're messing with our babies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Messing with my babies.
yeah.
So, badger time.
Yeah, oh yeah. So you're between the two of us, you're going to hit 100,000 people. Is there anything that you want to say to the American people?
We just want you to be pulling your heads out of the mainstream media.
Yes.
Read online articles. Go on to conservative pages if you're confused about what's going on, and educate yourself, because
Yeah.
they came to this doorstep and took a good patriot down.
Yeah.
And we have 27 prisoners in all in jail or house arrest right now.
Mm-hmm.
And don't ever be so arrogant with your own life that you don't think that they can come after you.
Right.
Because they can.
Oh, yes.
And they most likely will.
Oh yes.
So we just need all of America to wake up and stand with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything you ladies want to say? Anything you want to say to your families?
This is for you.
Yeah.
More
Absolutely.
Than it is for us.
This
Yeah.
is for you, Sky. This is for you, Garrett. This is for you, Sophia.
I have one on the other side of it, and it's very hard. But I still tell him steadfastly,
Yep.
I'm doing this for you.
Yep.
I'm doing this for my grandchildren
Yep.
and my daughter, that they haven't even started their lives yet. They're 20 and 23.
Yeah.
And they live in a world that's a complete mess, with our liberties being taken away one by one in very rapid succession. And they aren't fully awake yet, but that's my job, because I am the mama bear.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, steer them to these YouTube videos and get them on board. Absolutely. All right. I want to thank you guys for letting me interview you, and thanks for sending me an invite. I don't care how many times you sent it to me. I answered. So answered the call, right? Have dog will travel. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here, because it makes it all worthwhile.
You're
And
welcome, Gillis.
keep plugging along,
We
man.
love you.
We will.
We love you, Gillis.
We're not even hardly in motion yet.
That's right. That's right. It's a snowball going downhill.
But it sure is growing fast.
It
Oh my
is.
gosh.
It
It's
is.
been amazing so far.
Yeah.
Seen nothing yet though.
Yeah, I agree. I do strongly agree. All right, this is Rocky Hall with the Lassen County signing out. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.